Hello, so today I'm going to talk about static in fine hair. It's the end of days if you've got fine hair. Static can really bum you out for the entire day. I've got very fine hair and I've got loads of it, so it's really prone to static. So over the years I've sort of worked out a bit of a routine to stop it happening, and I think I've pretty much got it sussed. Static happens really badly in cold weather. It's much worse in the winter. And the combination of coming out from the cold into central heating or out from central heating out to the cold really aggravates it. And you can do this and your hair can just sort of fly up here like you're kind of holding a Van de Graaff generator or something. It's not a good look. And wearing hats can aggravate it too, because the fibres rubbing against your hair will make it sort of stand on end. It's a real pain. So there are loads and loads of products for static. Most of them, to be fair, are things like serums and intensive conditioners, which I find don't really work that well, because when you have fine hair, if you use a very heavy conditioner, your hair just drops. It goes really lank, and lots of serums have the same effect. So I have found over the years that the best thing for me is to use a really moisturising shampoo, which is kind of counterintuitive because you assume when you have fine hair that you need a very light shampoo. But I've found if you use a moisturising shampoo and a really light conditioner, not the other way around. The other way around is what seems to be marketed towards us, but I think it works this way around. So moisturising shampoo, and then skip the washout conditioner and move straight to a leave-in conditioner. A volumising one is ideal. This Trevor Sorbie one I use all the time, it's brilliant. This one's really great as well from Liberty. And you, so you're just massaging your hair with moisturising shampoo, which is usually enough to get a comb through it. Then when you've towel dried it, you spray on one of these very light conditioners, and that will really prevent static and condition your hair, but without sort of weighing it down the way those intensive conditioners do. So once you've done that, you're ready for a product. So you can use a volumising spray or a mousse, but I really love in the winter a cream. And again, it's counterintuitive. You think creams and oils, bad news for fine hair, but you can get them for fine hair. So this one by Ojon, this Volume Advanced Cream, I use this loads. It's a volumising cream, but because it's a cream, it really helps with the static. Oils are a huge advance in hair care. There are so many around now. And again, you just think, God, oils, that will be a complete disaster on my hair, but not so if you find the right one. So this is L'Oreal Professional Mythic Oil. It's based on the Kerastase oil that came out last year. That's just amazing. All I do here on my fine hair is I just put it on the ends. You don't want it in the roots where you want a little bit of lift. You don't want it in your fringe because your fringe can look greasy. But you just put a tiny amount on. I don't know how they make their money because it lasts such a long time. Tiny amount. And you rub it between your palms. And when your hair is wet or damp, you just stroke it through the ends before you dry. And apart from giving a real shine to the ends, it really stops static because it just sort of kind of coats each hair, almost laminates them, but not like serum where it can just seem really heavy. These oils are so light, and because they're proper, you know, natural oils, they're really nice on the skin, so you don't get that horrible feeling on your hands of product being on there. You can just massage it into your hands and it's totally fine. And again, the Kerastase one is brilliant, but they're all over. Percy and Reed do a great one too. Finally, the best product for banishing static is my favourite product that I'm always banging on about, which is Hairspray. I nearly always use Elnet, but there's a really good weatherproofing one by John Frieda, or you can just use your favourite brand. They're all much of a muchness, but you want Hairspray, because what Hairspray is better at than anything else is just banishing static and keeping your hair fixed in place and stopping it from kind of flying skyward. It's brilliant. So before you leave the house, after you've straightened or whatever, especially if you've straightened because that can make you more prone to static, is just give a really good coat of Elnet or any hairspray for the day, and that will really help you. in the fight against static. I've got another column coming up really soon on what to do in winter if you have really dry, coarse, curly hair, because that's an entirely different deal. And it was madness to double them up because it's an entirely different way of caring for your hair. So that's coming up in a few weeks. But if you've got fine, fly away, static hair, then hopefully those tips will be of help. Thanks very much. See you soon. Bye.